Now, if you want to see some interesting research that's coming out, it's fascinating. Fascial research is just starting to emerge. The first conference on fascia was held in Harvard in 2007, and they just had the second conference. And all of the videos are available online. And I took the videos about breast surgery and I put them on my site. I'll give you the link to it at the end of this. There's so much research. So they're starting to see, we would just look at the muscles before. But what's really interesting is what's wrapping around the muscles. Your fascial system is everywhere, and they think that it can communicate. So if your fascial system, if you have so much scar tissue in an area, your cells, even the quality of your cell, the intelligence of your cell could be compromised. Sorry, I got ahead of myself, but I think we've talked about this. Acupressure also works. Acupuncture, you know, the lymphedema guidelines says don't put a needle on the side that you had the surgery. I probably would, but err on the side of caution. Do no harm. See what your acupuncturist, if you're working with, is, you know, have that conversation with them. But Qigong, Tai Chi also works. And I think self-massage is great because I like stuff that's free, that gets me in my body, that gets me in touch with my body. We've talked about this, I think. So exercise, obviously, very good for the fascia. Stretching, a lot of you have gotten that information if you went to physical therapy after surgery. How do you get your range of motion back? I like gentle myofascial release. You could go to a massage therapist and then they're going to feel scar tissue, and if they don't know what they're doing, they're going to want to just work out your scar tissue. But if your scar tissue is there because of radiation, you can't just all of a sudden open it too fast. Most of you know that. It's really tender. So if you are going to work with a massage therapist, you have to work with someone who knows what they're doing. But let me tell you, there's no science here. Within the oncological massage community, there is controversy and there is disagreement on how to work with people with cancer. You think we have it down? We don't. So you know your body better than we ever can. You have to be the owner here. I see people and they say, well, I thought I got really hurt, but I figured they knew what they were doing. If your massage therapist won't listen to you, get off the table. Seriously, because they can hurt you. It doesn't happen very often, but you want someone to work with you gently. And if you own that area again and you start to know it, then you'll know what's too much and what's not. So there's 20 minutes of video on the website. TheBreastHealthProject.com is the website, and there's a page on myofascial release, and it's a very interesting interview that someone did at the Fascial Congress in Harvard. This guy from Australia presented about working with women on their fascial system after surgery and radiation. And it's really well spent 20 minutes for those of you who've had breast cancer surgery, because you need this information and not everyone's integrating the fascial system. Sometimes if you go for physical therapy and if your doctor says lymphatic massage, that is all your physical therapist can do with you. So you have to educate yourselves a little bit, because you're going to have to bridge these three worlds. The energetic system, the fluid system, and the fascial system. And the research on fascia is changing fast. So, you know, we want to have a set protocol for you, but the research isn't there yet. It's going to take another 5 years or so before we do. But what I would like to actually study some women who are doing this and try to get some sort of an objective study. I'm looking over at Dr. Strader, hoping that she'll help me figure it out. So if you would like I have a DVD on these techniques that's coming out in June. If you would like to learn this And I'll send you the DVD for free, providing that you answer the questions that I have to ask you as a follow-up over maybe 2 years or something like that, so we can collect some data. That's my email. Just email me. The only thing, if you email me, I have the B word in my email. So I will hit your spam filter. So sometimes people think that I don't write them back, but I do write you back. But B word, not that B word. Breast is a spam trigger. Were you wondering what I was talking about? I'm not calling anyone that B word. So if you write me and you want the information and you don't hear back from me, you got to check your spam filter. All right, any questions?